Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have a gameplay with yellow Katakuri versus blue Boa. We decided to go first, taking a mulligan here. So we deploy our searcher. We don't look like we can find anything from what we can get here. So we don't have to draw anything, passing everything to the bottom of the deck, and just passing to the opponent. So the opponent plays out their Sengoku searcher, revealing a Jinbei. Passing back to us, we're at 3 Dawn here. So we're going to put 3 onto our pudding searcher and just go 5. Just trying to chip cards out of hand to give us a Jozu 1K. We're going to go 5 again. They take that hit. So opponents at 4 Dawn. They're going to play out their Jinbei into their Law, which allows them to bounce a card back to their hand and our hand. Boa going 5 into 5 here. We'll take that. The trigger seems pretty good. So we're going to use the trigger here. We're going to just trash one of our 0-drop events to get rid of the Jinbei. So here we're at 5 Dawn. Don't really have too many play options, but we are going to put one on the Katakuri. Going 6, revealing the top card. We're going to move that 7-drop event to the bottom of their deck. And they do take that hit. Now we're going to deploy our Kikanojo, it looks like. Because they're at 3 life, so we should be able to, if they want to remove it. So they play their Gum Gum Red Rock, putting our Kikanojo to the bottom of the deck, going 5 into our leader. We take that hit, revealing a 10-drop Big Mom, which is good. 5 into 5 here. We're going to use a 1K counter to get out of that. So here we're at 7 Dawn here. Looks like the real option is we're gonna deploy the 6-drop Linlin, trashing a card to make them either give us a life or 2 cards. They took the life. We're gonna go 6 into 5 here. That 2K on top of their deck. I'm gonna leave it on top because we don't really, the 7-drop event is at the bottom of their life. They're gonna play the Dopey blocker, rearranging the top cards of their deck. And a Sengoku search, getting another Jinbei. They have 2 cards left in their life. We have 3 2Ks and a 10-drop Big Mom. They're going to deploy Jinbei into another Dopey blocker, allowing them to still look at the top cards of the deck. They're going to go 5 into 5 here. We have 2Ks. We're just going to let that go. Kikanojo, we'll use the trigger effect to play it. Drawing another 2K. We're at 9 Dawn, so we're 1 Dawn short of our 10-drop. So here we're going to put 3 on our leader. We're going to put 3 on Linlin. We're going to go 10 into 5 here. Gonna just try to get them to use up their blockers. Here we're gonna go 9 into 5 with Kikanojo. They take that, so we know it's a 2K. And then we're gonna go. So that last card in life is the 7-drop event. So we're just gonna pass turn. The reason we didn't try to just finish it off there as far as that, but they already played one out of hand. But the reason we didn't do that is because we couldn't go for game, and we didn't want to give them that event in their hand to use against us. But they already had one in hand, so we just counter out of this one. So they're gonna put 5 on this Sengoku. They're gonna use it. We're gonna have to over counter here. I'm gonna take that, which is the 2K. It's usually good, but like I didn't foresee them trying to use their blockers, so we didn't want to waste it. Here we're gonna go 10. We're gonna trash that event, and we're gonna gain a life. Now we're just gonna clean up the Sengoku here, so they can't use it back to us. They still have 3 viable swings. We have 4 2Ks in hand, plus 2 cards in life. So we only have to counter out of one of their hits in order to try to go for game on our following turn. So they're going to go 5 into 5 here. They're just trying to chip cards out of hand. So we have to. They're forcing us to over counter here. So we can go 5 into 5. Once again, they're forcing us to over counter with the 2Ks. But we only had to protect ourselves technically from one hit. So we're going to use this trigger effect. We're going to trash a 2K and the Nami to just KO the Jinbei, drawing into a 4-drop blocker Sanji. We're going to use that as a 1K out, just to hold those 2K so we don't have to keep over countering. So they have Jozu, and they do deploy their blocker. 6 cards in hand. No life, 1 blocker. We have the 10-drop Lin Lin, which is a 12K. And then we have our leader effect as well. So here we're going to just try to pressure 11 into 5 here, saying give us the blocker or majority of your, if not all of your counter power. So the opponent just scoops it up. Yeah, they had a 2K, a couple 2Ks, and a 1K, so they had like 5K worth of power counter. So they could have taken that block there, and then they would have been finished on the second swing. But all right, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.